pick a card, but it's really not a pick a card, it's a pick a page. Because I have this cool book of answers, and I thought, what a fun way to do readings today that's a little different from what you see. So I'm sitting out on my porch, and here is the empty chair, which I always wish one of you all was sitting in my garden with me, listening to the wind chimes and just being able to spend time together. When I created this community, that's part of what I wanted, is to feel connected, just like I was doing a tarot reading for real, like you were sitting next to me and I was able to draw your cards. So for today, we're going to do yes/no readings. Whatever it is that you want to know, all you do is formulate it into a yes/no question, and then I'm going to flip through the book and I will pick an answer for you randomly. And so if y'all can just be patient with any noises you hear, like trains in the distance, and enjoy this time with me right out in front of my house. I have a little solar water fountain there, and occasionally birds come and use it and sing from there. And so I'm about 2 feet closer to the outside when I'm out here, because this is the view from my window. So, who has a question? Hi, Be Beautiful. Welcome back. I so appreciate y'all who come and see my readings frequently, because I feel connected to you. And when you hit the thumbs up, it's a full circle where the energy just comes back and it cycles in and continues to draw the exact right people at the exact right time. So be beautiful. Today I have my book of answers, and I'm going to be playing the random page game, not the pick a card, but I figured y'all like pick a card, so you probably like this too. So ask me a question and I'll open the book to any random page. So today, let's start off. I will ask my own question and then just show you how it works. So my question today is, am I going to meet someone new today? Am I going to meet someone new today? Interesting question, because in my world, meeting people new can be virtual or in real life. So I'm going to just clarify the question a little bit, and I'm going to ask, am I going to meet someone specific today that will bring me something I'm not expecting? Okay? Am I going to meet someone specific today that's going to bring me something that I'm not expecting? So what I'm going to do is just riffle through the pages, and it says, I doubt it. Okay, so reading that for the collective and for myself, what would that mean if you picked a random page for something that I am wanting? So why would the answer be I doubt it if I ask, am I going to meet someone new that will be significant for me? And immediately I get the little voice inside that says, you're not likely to meet someone if you're staying in your house all the time. Okay? So that would be a call to action. If you guys are looking for someone new in your life, either to date or to be your friend, the fact is that unless you get out of your normal routine and get out of your house, the answer is, I doubt it. Okay, so great. Thank you very much, you guys. So let's see, we have Mirage, simple question number 1. Also, Be Beautiful, will I move this year? Absolutely. I mean, not absolutely will you move this year. I'm going to open the book for you. Okay, so while I'm considering your questions, Be Beautiful, what do you appreciate today? What can you add to the stream that is going right in your life? Mirage, same for you, okay? Be sure to add something to the stream that you appreciate. To give you some clues, you might appreciate the fact that you have a bed to sleep in. You might appreciate that the sun is shining. You might appreciate that someone was kind to you today. So definitely, Mirage, I look forward to doing I'm going to open the book for you. And Be Beautiful, I'm going to open the book for you also. waiting for something you appreciate. All right. I love when people have to kind of inspect their mind, like, what is going right today? How will the book answer your questions? What are you grateful for, Mirage? I love when people tell me something specific. It just adds juice to this reading. Look at all those answers just waiting. I'm grateful for what? Anyone else that wants to jump in, you are welcome. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. I am eager to open the book of answers for you. The payment for your reading today is simply something you're grateful for. And you can copy what I say. Oh my gosh, Mirage, bless you. Thank you. I'm grateful that someone elder is being kind to me today. I feel like that's probably true for more humans than me, and I appreciate that. So, Miss Mirage, let's find an answer in the book for you. So your question was, does she have feelings for you? Okay. I did some readings yesterday about no contact, and if you aren't able to hear from your person, what might that mean? So if you want to peek at that reading, it's right in the lives. Okay, so on the navigation of my channel. So Mirage, does she have feelings for me? So here we have the book. We're ruffling the pages. What is Mirage's answer? Right here. Okay, Mirage, it says there is no guarantee. All right, now that could be I'm just going to see if I can keep you on here. Mirage, this can be a difficult answer, right? Because it kind of says maybe yes, maybe no. So in this case, what I think is this. If you need more information and you'd like to have cards drawn about this issue, you can Hi, you guys. Oh, sorry for that interruption. But if you email me at tarotinfoplease@gmail.com, I can let you know a little bit more about how to get more information. Okay, this message is for Mirage, because right now it seems like you may be caring for the person more than they're caring for you. And if that's possible, there's a mismatch of energy. If this person is not giving you any attention right now, there's a reason for that. They may need to become more confident in their own skills in a relationship, or they may be distracted by school, or they may be distracted by other things going on in their life. The best advice for you, Mirage, is to turn your focus back to yourself right now. How can you be the best partner for this person? What is it in you that you can work on right now to improve your position in their eye? This has nothing to do with the person and everything to do with yourself. So use this time of being apart from the person to do a little investigating. Is there some heartbreak in your past that's holding you back? So take a look in the description box. There are resources there, and there's this particular resource called the Soulmate Generator, and that could be very helpful for you to process your feelings while you're waiting for something to develop. Okay, so let's go down to, I'm by myself today, and I want to make sure. Oh, excellent. Good, good. Okay, so to play the game today, I have my book of answers right here. And all you need to do is ask a question and also tell me something that you appreciate. If you do that all in one message, then I will make sure I see it. And as you who are visiting me every day, you know that finding something to appreciate lights up the energy here at Fish Out of Water and Friends. Also, be sure to hit the thumbs up, because if you hear something in the reading that works for you, hitting the thumbs up seals the deal. It makes the reading settle into your energy and you take it with you, okay? So be beautiful. I appreciate the weather. I asked God to bring the temperature down because the heat and menopause was changing my mood. And so, Mirage, I would love to be able to answer more questions for you. The way to do that is to email me, and I can explain how to ask for more information, okay? tarotinfoplease@gmail.com. So be beautiful. I have to tell you that it is near 90 degrees in my house. I mean, in my house it's cooler because am blessed to have air conditioning. But I wanted to be outside in the heat today. And so part of what I do is I pretend that I just got off a plane from Antarctica. And it is so cold in Antarctica that I have to wear 25 layers of clothing. So if I imagine that I stepped out into 90-degree temperature when I'm freezing cold, it makes me draw into myself relief. Isn't that wild? Just a change of mindset. And besides, it's fun for me to show you guys this fabulous clouds I get to look at. Anyway, Mirage, oh my gosh. Mirage, I understand the whole idea of getting rejected in love. Take a look in the description box. It says first step, okay? And then there's a link there. So click the first step and you will get some clues about why love is so hard for you. Okay, and I do love pick a card readings almost every day, and they're all cataloged in the live stream on my channel. So help yourself. Okie dokie. All right, so let's see. Be beautiful. What did you ask? Let me go back here. Okay. Be beautiful. Did you ask me, will I move this year? Ooh, nice. I like that. Okay, so to play the game, hi Kane, welcome. To play the game, all you do is think of a question that can be answered yes or no, and then be sure to put something you appreciate, and I will flip the pages and pick you a page. Even though I called it pick a card, the reality is we're playing pick a page today. So we are for Be Beautiful. Let's see what Janice is here. Bless you, Janice. Janice is one of my wonderful moderators. So if y'all have any questions, she can answer and she will help keep me on track, make sure I don't get distracted. Welcome, my dear friend. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the yes/no question for Be Beautiful. Be Beautiful wants to know, will they move this year? So let me just rifle through the book here and see what is it that the answer for Be Beautiful. Ask your father. Very interesting. So Be Beautiful, immediately what pops into my head is your father, the father imagery for God, and for your inner being's connection with your highest self. That was the first thing that I thought of. And then the next thing I thought of was, is your move connected to leaving your family of origin at all? Okay, so let me do number one first. Only you, your highest self, your divine connection, only that spot inside of yourself where you meet up with the divine knows your answer for sure. There is peace of mind when you're on the right track. And I know that Janice and I know Kane, you guys who have been with me a couple times, you are starting to sense that when you're on the right track, you tend to be in the right place at the right time. And sometimes decisions that you thought were your highest good, after a bit, you think, now hang on a second. If I move, what is going to change? Okay, Be Beautiful. So you want to write on a list down on a piece of paper. What are the benefits of your move? And write down everything that will be good about the move. And notice I said mood. Very interesting. So I would say then be brave and write down the downside of moving. Creating the new relationships, finding employment, dealing with change of culture. It's all doable. I went and lived in Mexico for 4 years, and I was not a spring chicken when I did that, and it was the best decision of my life. Many of my family did not understand or really support a woman who in their 60s would go to Mexico and live by themselves, right? But I had to do what was right for me. So between those two messages, I think for you, Be Beautiful, ask your Father. That's always our symbol for go to your highest self, the whatever is your spiritual definition of divine connection. And secondly, do consider the concerns and the changes that would happen in your family of origin. Okay, isn't it fun how much answers can come out of the book of answers? So oopsie, I'm sorry. If you are not getting dizzy by my camera movement, hit the thumbs up. Also, make sure that if you hear anything in this reading or you see anything in the clouds that are a blessing to you, that you do take the time to hit the thumbs up. It draws you closer to the energy you're hearing in my voice. All right? And I love having you here. So going forward here, hey, Mama Bear, I love you guys. I changed the name of my channel. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I started calling it Fish Out of Water and Friends because you guys are helping me create content. I mean, all the emails I'm getting from you, the questions that you ask, then I can continue to answer those questions. So Mirage, you only get one question per reading, all right? And this will be posted as soon as I'm done, and you can go back through and you can listen to your reading again, Mirage, and it will help you, all right? And if you want more than that, just email me. I'm happy to oblige. So, Mama Bear, do you have a question for me? A yes, no question. How about you, Kane? And Kane and Mama Bear, and now you too, Mirage, you know that we don't need to keep asking the same question over and over again. What happens is that there are other parts of your life you can ask me about: your job, your neighborhood, your home, your friendships, but we do want to ask something that can be answered with a yes and a no. How about you, Janice? You always have interesting questions. What would you like to know today? If you want a private reading from me, yes, there is payment available, but you do not need to pay. I offer free readings, and when you email me, I explain exactly how that happens. Kane here, my friend Kane, has received a free reading, and so you can easily message him. And Kane, or any of the people that have had free readings, they can tell you if it was helpful or not, okay? Rishika, hi gorgeous back. I am grateful to feel the peace and enjoy the beautiful nature, special to be part of the beautiful universe. That's a woman after my own heart. Thank you for saying that to me, because I find so much gratitude in nature. It continually feeds my spirit, and I appreciate nature every day. All right, wonderful. Okay, Rashika, Rashika, did you have a particular question? And I should have, Mirage, when you asked if the readings are paid, I should have opened my answer book because it's a yes, no question. Darn, I missed that opportunity. Okay, Mama Bear, just wondered if you see my move in November, will it happen? Okay, awesome. Mirage, I'm happy to help you. It's tarot info, please, at Gmail. Tarot info, please, at Gmail. Janice, can you type in the email address for me, because I'm not sitting at my keyboard. I'm sitting outside in my garden today, but that would be really helpful. Okay, perfect. And the move in November. Okay, Mama Bear, let's take a look at the Book of Answers. So let's see, I'm trying to figure out how I can view the Book of Answers in the clouds at the same time. So let's just let these pages just flip through until the mood strikes me, and there it is. Whoopsie. Let's see what the message is. Oh my goodness, look at that. That would be a waste of money. All right, so the move in November, that would be a waste of money. What could this be meaning for you? Let me just take it in. Oh, okay. Awesome. Thank you, Janice. I appreciate that. Yes, Janice did find her partner, didn't you, Janice? Was it easy? Well, it was easy for her once she knew what she really wanted. That's for sure. Because when I met her, what she thought she wanted ended up being not true. And I think that's one of the things that's so hard, isn't it? When you feel like your intuition is not guiding you correctly. I totally get that. Okay, my buddies here, Kane, Rashika, Mama Bear, let's hit those thumbs ups, okay? Because we need to help our new friends understand that the thumbs up creates a connection energetically, okay? So the people who know me, you know that to be true. So just go ahead and connect. And now let's go back to Mama Bear. Okay, so Mama Bear, what I picked up instantly that your plan right now is not complete. Okay, so that what it's showing me is that if you were to move right now in this current energy, thank you for those thumbs up, guys. This is really a good reading for all of us because if you're waiting for something in the future, you don't want to waste time and energy. So I believe the Book of Answers is showing that if you continue on the same path, Mama Bear, toward this reading, it could be a big waste of time and money to not be organized enough. So I feel like your mindset right now about fresh start has a little bit of clutter on it. Okay, what do I mean by that? There's an old story, I'm going to just take the moment and tell it. And there's a town, and it's a little bitty town in the middle of nowhere. And a car comes driving up to out comes the gas station owner and comes out and greets the person and said, "Hey, how are you? Welcome to Catherineville." We'll just call it Catherineville. Welcome to Catherineville. How are you today? What's going on? And the person gets out of the car and they say, "Let me tell you, I just left a town where the people were so mean. They were mean spirited, talked about, all the time. They were stingy, never shared a thing. And God forbid you should make a mistake in that town. They will just nail you to the cross and tell everybody in town." The gas station owner shook his head and went, "Oh gosh, I don't blame you for moving on and looking for a new place to live. You might find a better fit for you about 100 miles down this same road. Just keep driving, keep driving. You'll find exactly the kind of place that you will love." Well, the next thing you know, a different car drove in, and the person came to the gas station owner, came to the friend and said, "Well, welcome to Catherineville. How are you today?" And the person gets out of the car and said, "Well, I'm off on an adventure. I'm looking for a new place to live. And the last town I was in, it was tremendous. The people were so friendly. If I ever needed anything, it was like they could read my mind. People would show up at my door with fresh food from their garden. People offered me opportunities, and when they had something fun to do, they always included me." And the gas station guy said, "Welcome. You will feel right at home here." Now, what's the point of that story, Mama Bear? The point is that you get what you expect. And if your reason for a move is to find a better group of people, you are wasting your time and money because you take you wherever you go. Now, Mama Bear or anyone else who would like me to draw cards, remember to email me. And I hope that Janice is able to put my email address into the text. However, the description box has all of my information, so there's no excuse. So anyway, thank you, Mama Bear. That was a tricky reading, wasn't it? All right, so let's look here and see what's next. So we have, wait, let me look. Rashika. Okay, Rashika, that sounds very much like the exact same question you've already asked, okay? So let's ask, if you want a yes or no, let's ask about a different life area, not about love today, okay? So I'm kind of bossy because because I'm the queen, so thank you for being patient with me. Consuela, I'm a Sag dealing with a Scorpio. Are we gonna ever be in a committed relationship? Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Janice, for putting that in there. So, Consuela, absolutely. I would love to open up my book of answers for you. But in order to get your answer, you have to add something that you appreciate in the chat window. That's the only thing that's required to get your free reading today, because I love, love, love doing one card, or today it's one page readings for people who are willing to share appreciation. My goal is to have the most positive live streams on the internet. And so, Janice, you added a tremendous gratitude. The fact that you have found your husband with the techniques that we teach. And I know, because we've been working together over 10 years, and I know for sure that you know the truth of these techniques. So Janice, I know Janice well, so I'm just going to read her mind a little bit here. And I'm going to ask a question I think she might be thinking. It's, when you guys are moderators for me, I want to be able to answer a question, but you're also busy helping me to encourage the people, and encouraging people to hit a thumbs up, and also to subscribe and like, so you'll always be notified of readings. So I'm still waiting for gratitude for, hang on, the sun is so bright it's hard to see. Consuelo? Who's doing too much talking, Consuela? Are you grateful for too much talking? Oh, that's a good one. Should I be a millionaire? Ooh, you know what? If I were truthful with you guys, I would say that that's a fantastic question for my friend Janice, because she has kind of been manifesting for prosperity for many years, and we are working on the path to financial well-being. And does that mean that you need $1 million to have well-being when it comes to money? Well, let's see. What is it that we have for Janice? Can I be a millionaire? Should I be a millionaire? I'm going to take your first question, my darling. So I'm grabbing the book. Should I be a millionaire? And before I do this, no, I'm just going to do it. All right, so let's watch the pages riffling. I'm closing my eyes, and here's our answer right here. Now, let's see what it is for Janice. Should she be a millionaire? Now, I know that this makes Janice get excited. I know that she was scared. There's a feeling called dread, where you kind of feel a cold feeling, or your heart might squeeze. It's a cringe. And the minute that I asked the question, I could feel her cringing, because the truth is that she really wants to be a millionaire. And we have been addressing, through her work with me, through the cards, and through tapping, our work is it a core desire? Is it a core desire to be a millionaire? Because that's not true of a lot of people. They really want something else. So Janice, I'm relieved for you that this word came out. And so what I want you to do, Janice, and any of you can do this homework because it's really cool, I want you to look up the word definitely on Word Hippo. You guys, Word Hippo is an app. It's also, you can just use it on the regular browser, but it gives you different words for definitely. Okay, so Janice, I'd like for you to find 4 more words that mean the same as definitely, all right? So that you can take this in. because should you be a millionaire, that sounds very determined, doesn't it? It sounds like it's your right to be a millionaire. And I cannot wait for our next private session when we do our tapping together, because I think you're going to get some really good juice out of that one. All right, Mirage, I will watch for your email, and I will get back to you on how to get a personal reading for no charge at all. I'm happy to do that. Okay, so Rishika, in order to get a page today, you need to ask a yes or no question. It could be about your health, it could be about your home, it could be about something that you want to buy for yourself, but something outside of the love arena, but still specific, okay? And so I know Janice is woohooing over there. So Limso, hi, will I reunite with my wife? A beautiful question. Yes, no, and Limso, all you need to do is excuse me, I'm so sorry, is add something that you appreciate. I can feel that you miss your situation with your wife and that you really want to have that answer. And I want to give it to you. However, there's always something in life to be appreciative for. Appreciating breath, appreciating the fact that if you want a drink of water, it's available to you. When you can appreciate even the simplest things of life, you soften your energy and it helps you connect better with me and with other helpers that really want to help you with your situation, okay? Mirage, I love that you're feeling blessed. That's what it's all about. To achieve my plans. Will I get successful for what efforts I'm putting in to achieve my plans? So Rishika has already added her appreciation to the stream, so I'm going to call her next. And the rest of you who wish to have a reading, Janice and I are both watching the stream. We're watching for those appreciations. Okay, so Rishika, successful right now. Okay, so in this moment, Rishika, I want you to hold on to a particular project or a particular part of what you're building right now, all right? The efforts that you're putting into place. You might be thinking about writing something. You might be thinking about being a creator in some way. And maybe you have a lot of ideas and you can't tell which one to go on. But what we're asking for right now is the Book of Answers would speak to Rishika. I'm going to just shift it a little bit, and I'm just going to say, is it worth her time? Is it worth Rishika's time to continue on the current path? Okay? Is it worth your time? All right. So we'll take our book and rifling through the pages, closing my eyes, stopping right there. Rishika, let's see what the answer is for you. Oh, I love this for you, Rishika. Explore it with playful curiosity. Okay, so what that means to me, when I look at the Book of Answers for you, Rishika, is that you need to always have playfulness when you're considering your path. There's a book called Think and Grow Rich. It's by a woman named Pam Grout, and she teaches one particular concept that I've used every day since I met her in 2015 or 2016. And that is, if it's not fun, it's not sustainable. So anybody that's listening, if you're building something, whether it's a relationship, a business, a friendship, being in school, if you're not having fun, you're not going to absorb all the information that's there. If you're doing something with your career that you hate, you're very limited in how creative you will be on the job. So this is a call to you, Rishika. It doesn't mean quit what you're doing. It just it's just saying, make sure that you stay curious. Did you guys know that you have inner senses? You know how you can use your ears and your taste buds and your nose to enjoy sensation? On the inside of you, you have inner senses, and curiosity is one of them. Let me ask you, can you fake Curiosity. Answer in the comments. Is it possible to fake curiosity? What do you think? I would say no. Fascination is another inner sensation. When you're fascinated by something, you stick with it. All of these things are going to really help you, Rashika. There's a shadow of perfectionism and a shadow of self-criticism that just hovers over you, if you know what I mean. And so you need to make sure you keep things fun, and you will make great progress. All right, Rashika, if that resonates with you, for sure you can hit that thumbs up, because that seals the deal. If it does not resonate with you, shoot me an email, okay? And I can explain how you can get more information. All right, Rashika, thank you. All righty, let's go. We have Rhythm. Hi, Rhythm, welcome. I just love your question with your dream life, but if you are wanting to manifest your dream life, then I know for sure that you know what it means to be grateful, right? Because there's not a manifesting teacher on the planet who doesn't point out the importance of gratitude. Reminds me, in my community, I have put all my resources over there. There's no excuse. So, Rhythm, if you want to have a page turned for you, add something that you appreciate. And then, okay, so Kane, will you get another opportunity to move? All right, let me see here. Let me speak ahead. Love Aubrey. Thank you. What a pretty name, Aubrey. Definitely, all you have to do is add your appreciation, and I'm happy to flip a page for you. All right, and as I have said before, if any of you want to have more information, please do email me, and I can explain to you how you can get a free reading from me, okay? And tarotinfo, please, at gmail.com. Okay. And so let's see here. Who is giving me appreciations? Aubrey, I am appreciative today of the sun shining this morning and the rejuvenations giving. Amen, sister. I say, sister. Amen, sister. Look at that. I'm with you. It's 90 degrees and there's not a soul in my neighborhood. Look at that. Nobody is out. Why? Because they're all hiding out in their air conditioning. But for me personally, every drop of sweat, not getting overly personal here, TMI, but every drop of sweat my skin is feeling is being cooled by a natural breeze, and being here with y'all is way more fun than being inside in my air conditioning. And I love doing readings for y'all. And so I noticed there's not too many thumbs up today, so it must mean I'm missing it. So what would you prefer if you don't have yes, no's? What kinds of readings do you like? Because I would love to. Dog Star! Dog Star! I'm so glad. You guys, run, don't walk, and join Dog Star Tarot. She is one of my all-time favorites. I love her so much, and it's my goal in life to grow her channel, because she gets me every time I go for that personal reading. So Dog Star, in order to get your reading, all you need to do is add something you appreciate, and that's the ticket, and then I will open my book of answers for you, okay? I'm appreciative of the NHS right now. I appreciate that for you. Also, I know you're going through a particularly challenging challenge. Is there someone around me who can't be trusted? Ooh, Dog Star. That's deep. Okay, so here I have my book of answers. Is this new for you, or have you seen that before? Isn't that wonderful? So let's all hold our Dog Star in our hearts, and let's hope for clarity. Is there someone around here who can't be trusted today? Now, I really like the idea, Dog Star, of of adding today at the end of this, because truthfully, I believe you would agree that whenever we do a reading or answer a question, it really is for that moment. Energy is always changing. and we need to stick to what's going on at the moment. So right now, in this day, is there someone in Dog Star's life who can't be trusted? Can you see how that feels a little bit different than thinking that there's an untrustworthy SOB hanging around that's permanently in your life, right? Okay, so let's see what what we have for Dog Star. Just randomly flipping through the book, close my eyes, and I feel this is our answer. All right, let's take a look. I love this book. Okay. All right, so what we have here, don't be ridiculous. Doesn't that make you giggle, my darling Christina? It, to me, I think that the dilemma that you're facing, the situation where your loved one did that thing, you and I both know it is ridiculous, right? I mean, even though it's caused problems, even though your life has gotten disrupted majorly, the reality is the whole circumstance is absolutely ridiculous, and they could make a movie with Mr. Bean playing your title role, right? So when it comes to your feeling like somebody's not trustworthy, all that means for you, my darling Christina, is that you need more information, okay? I know you're a Cancer, and as a Cancer, you can get overwhelmed easily with other people's feelings. And I'm sorry you have to deal with that, but that's part of what makes you an excellent reader, because you really do intuitively know what it feels like to be disappointed by someone who's supposed to know how to behave better. And when they don't, then you're left carrying the bag. The truth is, nobody's here to distrust. What's here is just that yellow flag to make sure you do your due diligence and don't trust anyone who does not give you that vibe of yes. Okay? Excellent question, excellent reading. I'm really enjoying this today. I hope you guys are. Thank you so much for being here, Dog Star. So you guys, please go follow Dog Star Tarot, my good friend Christina. Okay, so let me go back here. And Unsta's here. Hey, Unsta. Hi, Patsy. I agree with you, Patsy. I appreciate every day of my life, too. I looked at death right in the eye in 2007, looked death in the eye and said, fuck you. I'm so sorry. But I decided, and yes, my doctors helped me get better. And yes, I had treatments that worked. But the fact is, I decided I wanted to live, and I am very glad I'm still here. So, Rhythm, I'm appreciative and grateful for having a loving and supportive family and siblings. Wonderful. Love that. And Kane, being appreciative of having enough rest. Beautiful. Andrea, appreciative today of the sun shining and the rejuvenation. Awesome. You guys are so making me overwhelmingly delighted, because I want my live streams to be the most positive place on the internet. I want my people to be known for the fact that even though they're struggling and they have problems, where's my hand, that they really want to share joy and what's working. So absolutely. All right. So Aubrey, you are asking, is my person opening up to reconciliation? All right. Now, those of you who have someone in your life that's a no contact for any reason, I did a reading yesterday for no contact. I think, yeah, yesterday or the day before. You can find it on the live streams. It's a pick a card, and there's some juicy information in there. So if that's true for you, Aubrey, you want to know what that person is thinking, check out that pick a card, okay? So let's open our book. Everybody hold Aubrey in your heart. And let's see, what is the wisdom from the Book of Answers? Rifling through, close my eyes. And this is our answer. Okay, so we have take a chance. So Aubrey, what this means is taking a chance. Okay, hold on, let me pull it in. I'm getting a strong message for you, Aubrey, because there is some kind of broken communication, and I feel like the universe is calling you to take a risk. And it's going to surprise you, I think, when I feel this for you. I feel like the universe wants you to take a risk that they're not going to reconcile. Okay, now let's take that in. Everybody send hearts. Please send hearts to our darling Aubrey. If you live in the chance that it does not reconcile, you give yourself a chance to heal from whatever it was that was a problem. When I help someone to develop the magnetism for their true love, when I have a client that really wants that ex back, it shows me there's a lot of juicy energy being used to make that happen. It's clear that you must know if being with that person is what I call a core desire. A core desire is something I believe that is given to you by the divine. It's something that has a way of manifesting that you cannot understand. So, taking a chance that this relationship is not going to continue, it allows you to investigate the parts of your person that really were not a good fit. So the best remedy for you, Aubrey, is to just grab a piece of paper and a pencil and write down all the things you really like about the person, the reason that you were together in the first place. And then write on the other side of the paper the things that are not working out, because something is off, right? And you want to face that. In the description box, you will find something called the Soulmate Generator, and you'll also find a love profile quiz that you can take. And those two things should give you some valuable information. So even though it's unusual, I feel this reading is all about taking a chance, risking that there's actually something better out there for you than the reconciliation that you're looking for. Again, if you're feeling that this reading is just not quite enough, you can email me at tarotinfoplease@gmail.com, and I will let you know how you can qualify for a free reading. I'm not kidding. Okay, so Kane is appreciating to have had a much needed rest. Well, I appreciate that. I slept really good last night too. And rhythm, let me go back because I think you asked a question. I want to make sure that I find it. Will I be able to manifest? Oh, good. Okay, dream life. I'm appreciative and grateful for having a loving and supportive family and siblings. Oh, amen. Beautiful rhythm. So the idea of can rhythm attract, I'm just going to leave myself there so I can find it. Can rhythm attract a dream life? Well, let's see. I'll open the book right now for you. All right, so let's everybody think about rhythm. What is it that rhythm needs to know? So today, remember that this is like my one card readings, and the energy is all about today. What is it today that is lining up with rhythm's desire to manifest a dream life? Only rhythm knows what that dream life is. Is it possible today? Is rhythm on the right track toward that dream life? Because honestly, rhythm, I completely believe you can manifest a dream. I'm doing it, but the reality is there anything in your way today that might be blocking it? So is rhythm on the path for that dream life today? Okay, dropping our pages. I'm going to close my eyes. And here is our answer, rhythm. Oh, very interesting. If you do as you're told. Okay, so rhythm, from the way you talked about, I want to manifest my dream life, it seems to me that you have been listening to one or two YouTube channels about the dream life. Okay, and so because it's the kind of language that I hear from people who want to manifest faster. So, because of that, I want you to consider, my dear rhythm, if you have included the techniques and the ideas that you've been learning. All right, because I'm wondering if you are resistant to some of the ideas. Are you doing enough inspired action? Inspired action is different than effort. Effort is when you're working hard and it's no fun. For example, today I get to work outside. I get to share the clouds with you guys. You could be sitting here right next to me, and I would do the exact same reading. I would be the same Catherine, and I would do it exactly the same. And this is my real dream life that I'm living. Now, I do have a couple of gurus that I listen to. One of them is called Manifest with Genevieve. She gives 20-minute lessons that will help you be in your dream life. She's awesome. And there's another person that I really enjoy, and her channel is I Love the Life I Live, and she is manifesting her dream life. Her name is Jessica Heslop. You guys have heard me recommend her countless times. Her guided hypnosis tape recordings for money and career and love and self-healing are wonderful, and I use them all the time. So is the answer, Rhythm, that yes, you can absolutely manifest your dream life? Only if you do as you're told. If you're in resistance to some techniques like visualization, you don't like that, or you don't like tapping, or you just don't like journaling, or you don't like meditation or the various tools, that's called resistance. And resistance is what you're needing to work on. Okay? Great reading. I love it. There's a lot of hope there for you, my dear, my darling Rhythm. You just got to get in rhythm with doing the tasks you're being asked to do. Now, excuse me a second. I have a tickle in my throat. Okay, let's see what we have next. Ooh, I can pull you forward and look at the water fountain. Isn't that refreshing? It's a little solar fountain. I love to watch the birdies come up. It'd be so cool if we had a bird come and visit us. All right, sorry, I got distracted. Okay, Patsy appreciates every day of her life. Appreciate rest. Will I get another opportunity to move? Unsta. Is that the Book of Answers? It is. Excalibur, do you enjoy that book? Oh, isn't it fun? I've had it on my shelf for a long time, and I thought, oh gosh, I wonder if I could use it for readings, and it's really working out well. Even though I'm not looking at a card, I'm definitely getting a little piece of a little idea for each person that's asking, so I'm grateful for that. Unsta, I appreciate the blessings God has blessed me with. Is my current place of employment the right one for me, or is it better for me to work? I'm so sorry. I have okay, so I'm having this scratch in my throat. And so that always kind of means to me that somebody here is having a hard time speaking their truth, okay? Somebody on the call right now is having a hard time telling what is true, all right? Thank you, guys. Okay. It's really serious. Like I'm feeling this deep, like an itch down in my right chest. So my body does tend to pick up what's going on with my people. It's like I'm a human Geiger counter. I can feel in my body grief, and I can feel anger, and I can feel anxiety. I'm really good at feeling anxiety. And I don't know how that happens. I can't explain it. But right now I just get this feeling that somebody has a real hard time telling the truth to somebody, or standing up for themselves, okay? Because now it's cleared and I feel like I want to go on. Okay. Aubrey, I'm so glad that resonated. I'm tickled pink. Okay, so let's see. So Kane, and then Unsta, and there was Patsy. Patsy, I think you're next, Patsy. Okay. Are me and my daughter going to find a good place to live? We move in 5 months. Okay, good. All right, so again, I'm so curious about what the book has for us. And look at that gorgeous cloud. Isn't that neat? One of the things that I learned, first of all, some people don't like the little lessons, the manifesting lessons that I put into my stream. But because I get to be the queen fish of all the fish out of water and friends, I kind of get to pick. But what I'm seeing here though is that if I just line this up and hold still, you would see the clouds are moving, but it's so slow, right? You have to really focus to see movement. But the truth is, energy is always moving. So when it comes to you, Patsy, for today, what we have for today, the energy of this move that's coming in 5 months, right? That's a long way off. And I can tell from just your question, Patsy, that you would love to create for yourself, you would love to realize in your life a home that carries certain values. I'm thinking quiet, safety, peace, and companionship, that those would be high value: quiet, safety, peace, and a sense of community. For me, when I'm looking for a new home or a new idea, those are some of my core values. And so let's assume that that's what your heart is calling for. You have 5 months before the move. So what is it? Your question is, will you and your daughter find the ideal new living space? So the energy today on that desire is what we're asking for, okay? Are they going to find what they're looking for? Now, hold in your mind, if you guys, anybody else that's got to move, so this might be good for you, Kane, to gather right into this energy right along with Patsy. Is your next home going to give you what you're hoping for? Got it? Is your next home going to grant your wishes? Let's take a peek. Our Book of Answers, Excalibur. It's such a fun book, isn't it? Are you a reader, Excalibur? I'm looking actually for volunteers right now who have cards. If you own any kind of deck, cards or oracle, shoot me an email because I'm looking for help. So we have the Book of Answers. Patsy, here you go. So patient, Patsy. Now we're going to let the cards rifle. Are they on the right path to find their ideal home? Okay, here's your answer. Oh, very, very deep. Others will depend on your choices. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that it feels like your energy is definitely the primary energy. I don't know how old your daughter is, and you do not need to put that into the stream. The nice thing about these collective readings is you don't have to get overly personal at all. But this energy is telling you, and anybody else that's looking for a move, that you are not in a vacuum. You're not one digit. You're not a single. You have others that are going to be part of what you choose. So first thing I have, Patsy, is to really lean in to wanting to manifest safety, security, kindness, and community, okay? If you go to your journaling, or you can go to, there's something in the resource box, it's called the worry cure, because you might be way too worried about creating your own safety, right? You might be. So if you go to the worry cure, this is true for you too, King, is go there and use it to list all of the things that are not working about your current home, okay? Oh gosh, I just got a huge bubble, as some call it a belch, that came up and out of my body. So it does seem like there's some energy stuck for you, my dear Patsy. There's coming out of fear. And even now, when I listen to my wind chime, a gust of wind came up, and now hear how quiet it is. But oh gosh, the morning glory is trying to grow on the wind chime. I will have to rescue that. Anyway, but what it's showing me is that you are trying to manifest out of some fear and doubt. Okay, so your confidence that universe is wanting for you to feel safety, reliability, community, and I'm going to say pleasure or fun, but just something lighthearted. That between now, I would say if you use the month of August to create affirmations, and I can give you guidance on that. Just send me an email. I'll tell you exactly how to go about this. But you can focus on instead of I need to manifest a new home, you can start manifesting for security, reliability, sustainability, and collaboration, right? You can actually go to the universe manifesting how you will feel in your new home. And I would think that if you did that for the month of August, and then there's one more clue, and this is true for you too, Kane. If you all want to move, get rid of some clutter. Spend some time going through the trunk of your car, your refrigerator, your freezer, the junk drawer. Some people have a junk room. You know what I mean. We used to have a room in our house that we just put everything that we didn't need. It was my daughter's former bedroom. She did not want us to redecorate it when she went off to college. And so I just completely stuffed it, filled with stuff. When she was a senior, I said to her, Jen, we're going to repurpose your room. And she went, what are you talking about? And I said, you're no longer living here. We need to pack it up and change it to something else. Getting rid of 50% of the clutter in that room was life-changing. It all went to donate. I don't need half the stuff I have. I imagine that's true for you too. So the best preparation for moving is to start to declutter. Also, one other tip for you, my dear Patsy, and anyone that wants to move. Use the YouTube search and look for a video on how to plan for a good move. You will find someone who is creating YouTube videos on how to organize a move, and it will make all the difference in the world. Do them a favor and tell them that Fish Out of Water sent you. And it's because of them that you feel much better about your move. That's how we co-create. That's how we're in the right place at the right time. All right? Great reading for you. So I've already been on an hour, and I usually don't go longer than an hour. Should I go longer, you guys? What do y'all think? Do you want me to keep going? Let's see. Because I do have battery left. I could. I wonder. Let me see. I think... No, can't do it that way. Okay. I feel like you guys are absolutely wanting a couple more. Unsta, Madhu, welcome, Patsy. Best sister in the world, Madhu, love that. What is my life purpose? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love that you're asking for your life purpose, my friend, but that's not a yes or no question. So let me see if I can formulate it for you. Oh, hang on, I just lost something. Uh-oh, hang on, I did something. I pushed a button and it went away. Cancel. Okay, hold on, you guys. What have I done? I'm looking all over here. Oh, there, I'm back. Sorry. Oh, I thought I hung up on you. Okay, so Tanzanite, hey everyone. I hope everyone's setting up. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life and the lessons I've learned. Thank you so much, my darling Tanzanite. Yes, so if you go ahead and ask your questions. You guys who are doing the thank yous, you're playing the game beautifully. I love it. And I can go on because I love it. This is so fun. Remember that when you're wanting to plan your future, you definitely want to plan it so that you have something in your life that brings you as much fun as I'm having. Maybe you're a reader, maybe you're an artist, maybe you write books, maybe you just like children, and there is something near you. There's either a school or a church group where they're dying for volunteers to take care of children, right? What is it that is your most pleasurable part? What do you love? So let's see. Madhu is got the best sister in the world and wants to know their life purpose. So that's too big of a, that doesn't answer yes or no. However, here's what I can do, Madhu. I can ask the book of answers, is Madhu on their life path? Wouldn't that be, that's perfect. That's what I'm going to do for you. Are the steps you're taking today, including this call, right? This video, are the steps you're taking right now guiding you toward your life purpose? That's a wonderful question, because if they're not, you would want to address that and make some changes. I will tell you that I know now I'm 71 years old, and I do know for sure part of my life purpose is to teach, for sure, because I can't help it. But also, I know that I'm a motivational speaker, cleverly disguised as a tarot reader. That's what I am. I'm a motivational speaker, doing the best work of my life, minutes at a time, where you can't see my face and all you hear are the ideas. I could not be living a better life purpose. However, next year I might have a new definition of it. So, Madhu, let's take a peek. Is your current life, are you on your best trail to more deeply understand your life purpose? Well, let's see what the book has to say. Close my eyes and here's your read. Now, before I open it, Madhu, if you go into the lives on the channel, I did a reading on life purpose. It's several readings back, so you just have to scroll. But it was a really good pick a card reading, and I think you might enjoy it. All right, so let's see, Madhu. Are you currently on the path to understanding and leveraging your life purpose? Let's take a peek. Yes, this is a yes, isn't it? Gentle persistence will pay off. Gentle persistence will pay off. Many times, Madhu, when people ask me, or they'll say to me, I have no idea what my life purpose is, I feel bad almost. I almost feel guilty when other people talk about their life purpose. They're so sure of themselves, and I have zero confidence. I think I would feel better if I knew for sure. So, with that energy, my dear Madhu, what I'm seeing for you is you're missing one small detail, because my belief is that every human shares a certain life purpose. And I do know that if you're drawn to my readings and you're listening right now, you are part of that crowd. Some people call it a soul group, where you find affinity. You're drawn to something, either the voice, the offering, or the ideas, and you can't resist. That's part of the gentle guidance of the universe to guide you to an understanding of your life purpose, which is multidimensional. Imagine a diamond or any other cut gem with all of the angles that are cut. I wish I had one here to show you, because there's beauty at every angle. And that's what a human's life purpose is. Many, like the lotus flower, it keeps blooming as you grow. Your life purpose continues to expand as you grow. But my dear Madhu, the best and greatest life purpose is to be loving, all right? We humans all have the chance every day to act out loving kindness. Loving kindness is not a goal in itself. Some people want a soulmate, or they want a new job because they think they will find kind people there. When in reality, every human has a purpose to encourage and inspire someone else. Now, the easiest way to practice this, Madhu, is with strangers. For example, when you come into any reading, any tarot reading from now on, if you add into the chat what you appreciate, you are adding loving kindness to that content provider, because actually most people like to complain. It's the opposite of loving kindness. So I'm telling you, Madhu, that as you practice the life purpose of loving kindness, and simply as you're walking down the street, even if you pass a car on the road and you simply wave to the driver and give them a smile, certainly you could lift that other driver up and just affirm, I hope that person has a really nice day. When you start accepting and adoring the life purpose of spreading loving kindness, you are on your way. Okay, you are on your way. So I'm going to do another reading soon on spiritual gifts, because some people, they feel like they would like to do what I do, or they're a reader, or they want to teach people, but they think, oh, I'm not spiritual. Like I don't know how. What does it mean, spiritual gifts? And what does it mean, energy? What are they talking about? So you can plan on tuning in soon for a reading along that line. But at any rate, I hope that that book answer was a blessing for you, Madha. If you want to write to me, anything, I would love to answer questions, and I'd like to guide you into more exciting opportunities to learn about loving kindness, okay? So you definitely want to tap that thumbs up. If this energy resonated with you, Madha, tap the thumbs up, because it seals the circle around us. We have a circle of energy that starts here in Tennessee and goes all the way to wherever you are. When you hit the thumbs up, you create a connection, and the energy becomes juicier for all of us. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Going back. Unsta, thank you, Unsta. I think that you, all right, awesome. Let me look and see what's happening. How are you guys liking my scenery today? Isn't it fun? I'm so lucky to live in Tennessee. Okay, Tanzanite, are the things I'm experiencing telling me I'm doing too much? Wonderful. Okay, good. Oh, you're welcome, Madhu. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, okay? I hate to nag you all about that, but it's known that only a small percentage subscribe, only a small percentage of watchers actually interact. And so it's, again, part of my goal is to draw you closer so that you have a deeper experience. Your interactions help all of us. I love that, Tanzanite. Are the things I'm experiencing telling me I'm doing too much? All right, that's a very good question. I do attract a lot of overachieving. Okay, are you ready for this, you guys? I attract a lot of overachieving, perfectionistic procrastinators. Okay, let me say that again. I attract a lot of procrastinating, overachieving perfectionists. And one more time. I attract a ton of perfectionistic, procrastinating. Well, now I forgot the third word. See, I can't even say it. It's so ridiculous. But some of us are absolutely in our own way, and we let the spider web in our minds tie us up like a bug, right? Have you ever seen a fly caught in a spider's web? It's not pretty, except for the spider who loves it in there. So what's the spider? The spider is anything in you that diminishes you in your own view. Anything inside of you that is doubtful about who you are and what you can do on the planet, right? Any self-sabotage or any bad habits that are holding you back from what you want. And so Tanzanite is here to ask if what's going on in her life, is it giving her clear guidance about being too busy? All right, so I love that question, Tanzanite. So let's take a peek into our book of answers, and I'm going to just open it up to riffle the pages, and we'll get our answer. Is are Tanzanite's experiences giving her the confirmation that she's got too much on her plate? All right, I've got the answer. Are you ready, Tanzanite? Let's take a peek. Aha! Only do it once. Very interesting message. The very first thing that pops into my mind, Tanzanite, is the worry cure that you will find in the description box. Your mind, oh, remember that spider web I was talking about? This is what's going on. You have a tangle of thoughts that are kind of going in circles like a spider's web, and it's creating a lot of interference for you that it's killing your confidence, right? It's when a spider web does a web, and if you guys watch on YouTube, just do a YouTube search. because when you are hang on, when you watch a spider and they do it in order, I mean, there's a pattern, and it's actually quite lovely. If you're out of reach, if the spider web is not touching you because they're not comfortable they're sticky, but if it's in nature and it's not harming anyone, they're some of the most beautiful constructions ever, all right? However, what I'm seeing for you, Tanzanite, it's not orderly, it's not a design, it's just a mass of tangled strands, okay? So there is, you would really benefit from tapping. And you guys, I'm starting to do some tapping sessions. I'm going to have a tapping club. You guys can tap with me. Believe me, it will clear away this kind of confusion better than anything I know. So do let me know if you're interested in that. Email me and I'll give you the details. It's going to be very inexpensive, because I want for as many people to experience tapping as I can. Because when it comes to something that you're worried about or something that you're thinking, only do it once, right? So if you have hound dog thoughts, that's what I'm calling them. They're hound dog thoughts that just hound you. You don't need to be thinking that anymore. It's a worn out story that's robbing you of tons of energy. So yeah, I would say that this is a yes and a no for you, Tanzanite. What's happening for you right now, what you're seeing in your life, is only a result of your thinking. Okay, so the circumstances may be somewhat positive, but your thoughts about it are so overwhelming, it's hard to pick out what to prune and what to throw away. So I would take it clearly that this is a yes, there is something going on for you, but it's not the circumstances. Those are not out of order. It's the circumstances that are bringing you to the place of decision that you're going to do some things once and then put it down. So with tapping or other energy therapies, I could call it, that's the idea, is to do the process and then leave it alone. If it keeps coming back to haunt you, that's just showing that your mind needs some work. If you look at the community section right now, I put all my favorite resources and experts right there for you. It's just a click away. All right, Tanzanite? I think that will really help you move forward. And I know that you are stepping in. You've already expressed interest in getting more information with my program. And so that's what you're going to want to tune in with. All right? Because these tools work. There is just no question. And I am eager to teach you all that I know. Okay, do we have anyone else here with a question? I think I'm way past prime, so I do want to be able to get anybody. I'm just going back through Patsy, Darling, Tanzanite. So grateful y'all are here. Kane and Madhu. Excellent. Good. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to get ready to. So, anyone else who wants a quick hi, Viban? Okay. So Viban is someone who's been with me many times already. Viban, thank you so much for returning to the channel. But for today, because we already covered that, and with your particular need, Viban, be sure to email me, because it sounds to me like you would like to have a deeper reading about your person. And I am glad to do that for you for free, but not in a one card reading, because it won't give you enough information, my dear friend. So write to me and ask your question in an email. Janice can put that back in there for me, I'm sure. It's tarotinfoplease@gmail.com, and I will write back to you, and I will let you know how you can get a free reading, because I would love to do that for you, and it's very possible. I would love that. Anybody here? You guys want a free reading? You can talk to several people here have already gotten free readings, and I'm happy to do it for you. If you have already emailed me and I didn't get back to you, I apologize. I'm getting so many emails right now, and sometimes they can slip through my fingers. So as we get ready to leave here, Janice, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, Janice. She's going off to work. You guys, she works. Janice has a dream job. And one day I should have her on here live to share with you, because she has not only manifested the best husband ever for her. I mean, honestly, when she came to me, she couldn't find anyone. And I told her, I have a feeling that you're fishing in the wrong pond, that there's something about your person that you don't realize yet, because if your ideal partner isn't showing up and you're 42, you might want to consider your deal breakers. Maybe something that you think is a deal breaker is not. Well, guess what happened, you guys? She married a guy 17 years younger, 5 years later. Okay? So it turned out that my intuitive hit, and this would have been back in 2011, I just sensed that for her, that her list of the perfect guy was not what she really wanted. And that turned out to be correct. So if you can't find what you're wanting, Viban especially, write to me, because you may enjoy some deeper techniques. And when I do the longer readings with lots more cards, you will definitely feel more, you'll just get more information, because maybe your person isn't even perfect for you. Janice had an idea about what was perfect, and it was opposite. It was completely opposite. And she didn't know that till after we did our sessions together, okay? So anyway, and Divya's here. Divya, welcome back. So glad to see you. Be beautiful. Yeah, it's wonderful to find love. Absolutely. And thank you. Be beautiful. Have you been here this whole time? God love you. You know what? I just love you. Be beautiful. Thank you for all y'all who are here time after time. Did we like the outdoor readings? I don't see why I can't do it again. You know what? I just need to put a table in front of me with the cards on it, and I think we could do another outdoor reading. What do y'all think? Did you like it? Hit the thumbs up if you really enjoyed being outdoors with me today. I mean, to have the company of these gorgeous clouds. And you know, I'm all about abundance, right? Look at the abundance of leaves growing on my morning glory. Now, there is not an abundance of flowers because I found out that my morning glory actually has a little bit of a parasite problem. It's being devoured by itty bitty teeny weeny parasites. So it probably will not get flowers. However, I decided rather than spray each leaf with the parasite medicine, I was just going to enjoy the abundance of leaves. But later on, for a different live, I'll take you over there and show you abundance in my garden. And also I will tell you that way over there in the woods, that's where I have my fairy garden, and I do readings in the fairy garden, and I go into that wood. See how dark and lovely it is in there? And I will be doing our next fairy card reading from in the woods, and I'll show you blow by blow when I do that next, all right? So bless you all so much for being here. Oh, I love that. Be beautiful. I'm glad, because you know what? I want for us to celebrate abundance. Jessica Heslop over at I Love the Life I Live. She's from South Africa. Isn't that neat? But anyway, she is all about understanding abundance. Her whole website is about helping you feel and enjoy abundance, because once we feel and enjoy true abundance, we grow exponentially. That means super fast. Okay, darlings, I will see you all at the next live. Thank you for all the love and the encouragement that I'm getting. I appreciate you all. Bye now.